This is the video solution to question 55 on the Math Mock STAAR test. The question gives us a graph with the number of pies on the x-axis and the number of apples required for each pie on the y-axis. Then it asks us which proportion could Becky use to figure out the number of apples needed to make 10 pies. Alright, so if I look at this, the number of pies goes out to 6, so I can't use the table. I could estimate using the table, but the question doesn't care how many apples, just which proportion could be used. So I'm going to take a close look at proportion A, and it says 2 matching with 16. I put in these letters next to that. I'll show you why. So when I look at this, I think to myself, it must mean 2 pies requires 16 apples. That's a true fact. So I went over here and I wrote 2p requires 16 apples. I know in order to make a proportion work, I have to keep my labels organized, so this would have to be pies and this would have to be apples. However, they put the 10 pies down here, which means I have an incorrect proportion. I need pies to match with pies and not on the diagonal. A is out. I did the same thing here, except this time I don't have 2 and 16. They give me 3 and 24. So again, I go back to the table. I assume that the 3 must be the pies, and I check to see if that comes up with 24 apples, and it does. So 3 pies, you need 24 apples. So again, I'm going to put my labels on. 24 apples can make 3 pies, and on this side it has it set up as how many apples can make 10 pies. Much better. Apples matching with apples, pies matching with pies. That'll be an answer. I crossed off C because 1 and 5, this fraction over here, does not match anything on the chart. D over here, 8 and 10 do not match up on the graph either. So C and D were out no matter what.